Hi, my name is Bob and welcome back to the Homestead, y'all. Today's just been one of those days for me. It seems like I've been spinning my wheels all day long. I had peacocks that got loose on me. Just seems like one thing after another. I haven't been able to get the work done in the garden that I wanted to, so I thought I would just take a break and do something that I enjoy doing, and that's planting and growing things. I have in the wheelbarrow here some bamboo. This bamboo I took, a neighbor of ours grows it, and last summer I stopped and asked him if I could have a cutting off of it, and he told me sure, just grab a shovel and pick out a shoot, dig it up, and take it with you. So that's what I did. I picked out a shoot that had 3 or 4 pieces of bamboo growing on it. Of course, bamboo, when it grows, it sends out runners, and then bamboo sprouts from those runners. So that's what this was. It had like 4 pieces in just a 1 foot area. So I was able to take my spade and cut it off on both ends and dig it up. And I put it in this pot, and it's been growing in this pot since last summer. I've been meaning to plant it all winter long. I just haven't had time. So I saw it sitting in the garden spot, and I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna stop what I'm doing today and relax a little bit and go ahead and get this bamboo planted. So I'm gonna plant it here. You can see behind me there's briars. I haven't bush hogged this part of the field off. We have a pond up the hill, and this is a little swell right here that the water runs down naturally, and then the runoff from the pond comes through here. And I have a hard time bush hogging this off. It's real rocky. You can see behind me there's briars everywhere, so I have to be careful when I'm bush hogging it so I don't break a blade on my bush hog because of all the rocks that are in here, and some of them are too big for me to move. So I thought I would plant the bamboo in here. I think it'll do well here. I have some compost in this wheelbarrow. I also have mixed in some worm castings and some straight chicken manure, right straight out of the chicken coop. I put about 3 shovelfuls of chicken manure in here. I've mixed it all up pretty good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna dig a hole. I'm gonna try to dig a hole about twice the size of the pot this bamboo's in, and then put the bamboo down in there and then fill in around it with the compost and chicken manure and worm castings that I've made. And then I'll give it a good watering down, and I'll keep an eye on it and make sure it has plenty of water. But once this bamboo gets established, it's gonna send out runners, and I'm hoping it overtakes all these briars. Hopefully I won't have to bush hog this. I'd rather this just be all bamboo. Bamboo has so many uses on the homestead. I'm constantly going by people's houses that listed on Facebook Marketplace that want bamboo cut down, and I'll go cut it down for them just so I can use the bamboo. I use it in the garden. I use it for all kinds of things. It's very handy to have on the homestead. And since we have plenty of room here, I'm not too worried about it spreading. If it gets to spreading too much, then I'll just bush hog it down, or at least part of it down. That's pretty good. I'd like to have it a little bit deeper, but it's a pretty good sized pot. Now when I planted this in this pot, I used mushroom compost, pro mix, worm castings, and some bat guano. So it's got real good soil that it's in right now. And then we'll mix in this new soil. We'll put a little in the bottom. And then we'll put the rest around it, and then take the dirt, some of the natural dirt, and put it in there around the top. So, as you can see, I have several cover crops growing in here that I planted last fall in here. There's some vetch, some winter wheat, there's some clover in here. So it's going to have a little bit of cover crop on top of it here, so hopefully that'll spread some, especially the clover and the vetch. I hope it grows well and spreads in here and grows. So let's go ahead and take this thing out of the pot. All right, Pudge, get on out of the way. Good boy. Try to get him loose here. All right. Oh, it looks good. I need to grab the camera and show you this. Alright, there's the underneath side. You can see the roots, the bamboo roots growing good. You can see the soil looks great. So we've put a little bit of dirt in the bottom of our good mixture. We're going to put this in, and then we're going to fill around the outside of it with good dirt. Alright, that's about perfect. The top of our crown on our plant's about even with the soil. A little bit higher on the back side, but like I said, I piled that up around it to help catch water and to keep our good dirt from washing away. So now what we'll do is we'll shovel in some good dirt around it and pack it in there good and give it a good water, and it should be good to go. I'm just going to take some of this natural soil, of course pull the briar roots out of it, and just push it right back up around it. This will help keep our good mushroom compost and worm castings from washing out. Alright, now we'll go get a 5-gallon bucket of water, water it down good, and we're done. If you have any questions or comments about growing bamboo, leave them below. If you're not a subscriber, please click the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.